All Siobhan heard was the name Jack. So there's no reason to assume it had to be a first name.
No, you're right. It could easily be a last name, a family name.
So the guy we're looking for, maybe his last name is Jax.
Hold on. Hi. Hey.
You want to have a mother-daughter conference?
Oh, what's going on?
You gotta stop.
Could you be a little bit more
got
specific?
to stop trying to fix me up with Mac.
Really?
Really?
What do you mean? What, you'd rather be with somebody like Jerry Jax?
There's no way Jasper Jax is connected to the Balkan.
No, not Jax. His brother, Jerry. Here, check this out.
Wow, assault with a deadly weapon, arms dealing, arson, espionage. So this is the guy who held everyone hostage at the Metro Court?
Yeah, he shot Robin and Max, and he's responsible for my father's heart attack.
And with Jax's help, Jerry managed to duck prosecution for the Metro hostage crisis. Jax couldn't control him. And when things got too hot for Jerry in Port Charles, he faked his death and disappeared.
Jax is crazy about Brenda. He let his brother hurt her?
Well, Jerry will do anything if the price is right.
Or if you want something. And terrorizing Brenda is just a way to get it.
Obviously, Jerry Jax was a mistake, but we're not talking about Jerry Jax, are we? We were talking about Mac. And I know you weren't the only one behind these little what a coincidence throw-togethers, because your sisters are in on this too.
Did you have a good time on Thanksgiving?
I did.
Okay. Did you like the fact that Mac was there?
I like Mac very much.
Then what's the problem?
There's no spark.
What do you mean you haven't really even given him a chance?
Yes, I have. Sometimes
you
there's
haven't.
no spark.
No
There's
spark. What are you talking about? You want a spark like a Jerry Jax kind of spark?
There was a spark before I found out he was a psychopath.
Do you even hear yourself right now?
I've learned to tune myself out. And you are not one to cast aspersions, daughter. You do not have the most discerning taste in men.
No, I did not, but I've wised up. I'm actually with somebody who respects me.
I know, like Mac respects me.
Right, unlike somebody like Jerry Jax who would do whatever, say whatever.
All right, enough with Jerry Jax, all right? It was the biggest mistake of my long history of terrible relationships. I'm glad he's gone. I thank every day that I never have to see him again. Enough with him, all right? That has nothing to do with the fact that I don't want you to fix me up with Mac anymore.
Jerry Jax is a mercenary. He's a sociopath. He'll do anything for money.
Oh, I can see why the Balkan would want Jerry here. He knows the people. He knows his way around.
Yeah, he might be able to hide in plain sight. It would be a big game to him. He could try to get to Brenda through Jax.
Well, maybe we're thinking this here. Maybe the Balkan didn't hire Jerry Jax. Maybe Jerry Jax is the Balkan. Because we don't think Jerry Jax could be the Balkan.
No, I'm not ruling anything out. I mean, we know the Balkan is based in Eastern Europe.
And Jerry spends a lot of time there.
On the other hand, how would he be able to raise the hell he did here and run a syndicate over there? And why would he bother? I mean, the hostage situation, I mean, he wouldn't risk handling that personally.
No, it wasn't supposed to happen. Jerry wanted to steal a briefcase from the vault, and an alarm got tripped. Jerry was trapped, and that's when he took the hostages. The whole thing was completely unplanned.
Is he old enough to have a grown son?
He's older than Jax.
Well, according to these records, Jerry's been basically on his own and causing trouble from the time he was about 18. Look, bottom line is, if Jerry Jax is the Balkan, this changes everything.
I have unresolved issues with my father.
Clearly.
Well, I go for unattainable men, then I try to change them and save them, and no amount of therapy in the world is going to be able to untangle that mess.
Well, how about that? All right, you want to know what I think? Probably not, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I think that you go for the Jerry Jaxes of the world because there's no chance at any real future. You can't ever really invest in a man like that. I think you make such bad choices that you're never really going to make a good choice.
You're a genius.
Oh, come on. Really, it's self-sabotage. I know, because I've been there. If you focus on somebody like Jerry, you're never going to take a real commitment with somebody really great, like Mac.
You're right, but it's easier said than done.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna take this.
All right, well, thank you for caring about your dear old mom.
Of course I care, and if Matt calls...
I will say yes, Matt.
Okay, well,
I'll go out with
hoping
you.
that he calls. Bye.
Bye.
Drive safe. Hello? Really? Well, because I was just on my way out the door, but... Okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, you know you still have to pay me for the night. All right, then. Okay, talk to you soon. Thank you for coming over.
I thought you had to work.
I did, but my client canceled. Well, at least for now. Her husband is buying her expensive gifts and stuff, so she's forgiving him for the moment. Which means that now I don't have to work for the night, if you see where I'm going with this.
I do. And it would be great,
Oh, no.
but I got some bad news.
What?
I think Jerry Jax is back.
Wait a minute. Do you think he has anything to do with the Balkan?
I don't know. Maybe. Dante actually thinks it's possible that Jerry is the Balkan.
Oh, come on. That's crazy.
Yeah, but Jerry, if he's back, that means you're in danger.
You have to admit, it's kind of a stretch for Siobhan to say that she hears the name Jack, and now all of a sudden everyone thinks it's Jerry Jax.
Jax, yeah, I know it's a long shot, but maybe, all the attention Jerry brought to himself was the perfect cover.
What are we saying? That he was in charge of this big European cartel all along?
I don't know. Maybe he's just a hired gun. His poor
Maybe.
Charles, he can get access to Brenda through Jax. Maybe the Balkan's paying him just like he was going to pay Ronan O'Reilly to grab Brenda.
I don't know, Jason. This is all a lot of
It
speculation.
is a lot of speculation, but if Jerry's involved, you're at risk. Jerry knows the best way to get my attention away from Brenda is to come after you.
I made it to Miss McCall's apartment. I was unable to make contact. Yes, Mr. Jax. I understand what's at stake. When do you plan to arrive in Port Charles?